Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Bernardo Silva as Barca are preparing 65 million euro plus 10 offer for the Manchester City superstar. We are going to discuss about that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Joan Foyth, as it has been reported that Barca could move for the Argentine star. If Cancelo move fails, they may include the forward in deal. We are also going to be discussing about that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed, endeavor to hit the subscribe button. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are very welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. As Barcelona step up their efforts to try and sign Bernardo Silva from Manchester City this summer, Sport is claiming that the Catalan Giants are already putting together a proposal that they will table for his acquisition, with Ousmane Dembele set to seal his move away to PSG imminently. Barca have made Silva their priority target, and they have already set things in motion to explore the possibility of his arrival. The player, for his part, is understood to be keen on the move and has even turned down lucrative offers from PSG and Saudi Arabia as he waits for the La Liga champions. Now, Sport is claiming that Barcelona are preparing an offer for Silva after carefully studying their financial situation. The Catalan Giants have drawn up a scenario factoring in the revenue generated from the imminent sales of Dembele and Frank Kessié and the possible exit of Clement Lenglet, along with the income from the sale of 16% stake in Barca Studios. Based on this, Barcelona are reading a maximum offer that will not breach in financial fair play regulations and exceed salary limits. As such, the report claims that the La Liga champions are preparing an offer worth 65 million euros plus another 10 million euros in variables, which are almost guaranteed to be triggered. The Catalans hope that Manchester City accepts the total package worth 75 million euros for Silva, despite the fact that the English and European champions have recently turned down an 80 million euro offer from PSG for the player. Furthermore, the report adds that for the deal to go through, it would be fundamental that the 65 million euro fixed fee be paid in installments over some years and that the player accepts an incremental contract with a low salary in his first year. So it is clear that a lot of things will need to fall in place for Barcelona to succeed in their endeavors. However, the players' desire to move to Catalonia may provide them with an advantage. It has been previously reported that Silva could be willing to force an exit from Man City if Barca came through with a solid proposal, and with the Catalans putting together an offer, the Portuguese ace might ask his club to sanction an exit. The Blaugrana are aware that their proposal and conditions are not the most ideal, but hope that Pep Guardiola's side honor the players' wishes. It is very much complicated and the feeling of pessimism persists, but efforts will be made and it remains to be seen where Man City are convinced by Barcelona's offer. Of course, for the longest time, Barca keeps showing interest in Bernardo Silva, as the player is also showing interest to join Barca. And it's going to be complicated. To be honest, we couldn't have been talking about this deal had it been Barca had the finances. Because since last season, this guy have been showing interest in joining Barca. Xavi has also been showing strong interest in bringing Silva to the club. City rate the player quite highly, as they rate him at 80 million, which definitely Barca can never reach such. So this report is claiming that Barca want to make an offer of 65 million plus 10 million add-ons for Bernardo Silva. And it baffles me, where is that money coming from? Yes, we know we have sold Dembele, but Barca received just 25 million euros from that. Um, Frank Kessie is also leaving for Saudi Arabian giants Al Ahly for a reported 15 million, which you can say, all right, that's 40 million in total. Lenglet's departure is also close. We don't know where he's going to, but he looks set to leave Barca before the end of the summer. So when we look everything and take everything into consideration, I still don't think, as it stands, Bernardo Silva should be prioritized over players like João Cancelo. I mean, like right back hasn't been strengthened yet, and it is very, very unlikely that if Barca are pushing for another midfielder like Bernardo Silva, or let me say attacking midfielder, it is very unlikely that a right back will be signed because Bernardo Silva is really, really expensive. And I asked myself, how possible can we get Bernardo and get João Cancelo in the same summer? Talking about this Barca in this financial state is going to be very, very complicated. It's going to be very complicated. But let's see. Nonetheless, let's see what Barca have for us in store, if there's any surprise for us. Because earlier today, we also read a report of João Cancelo move. Barca have agreed that they will push for João Cancelo before anything else. And now this report contradicts him, saying that, they are prioritizing but Bernardo Silva now. So let's see how the coming weeks will look like. Then on to the final story of discussion. Even though there have been reports of Barca making positive strides in their pursuit of João Cancelo, the club still needs to reach an agreement with Man City to finalize the move. Barca are looking for a season-long loan deal with a purchase option, but the citizens prefer a direct sale, which become a problem. As such, they are not ruling out other options, and at the moment, with Ivan Fresneda already being eyed as a fullback option. Now, Javi Miguel of AS is reporting that Barca are not totally ruling out the possibility of making a move for Villarreal and Argentina defender Juan Foyth. Indeed, if Cancelo does not arrive, the club could revive their interest in 25-year-old former Tottenham Hotspur star. Barca have been tracking Foyth since last summer and had come close to signing him in 2022 before the move fell through. The right back who won FIFA World Cup last year with Argentina had again been on the club's radars, but his 54.6 million release clause was seen as a hindrance. However, the La Liga champions appear to be still debating Foyth's name as an option, along with Cancelo and Fresneda, and could come up with a formula to sign him if the City star does not arrive. As per Javi Miguel, Barca could consider the possibility of including Ferran Torres as part of the deal to sign Foyth if they do not need, or if they do indeed decide to go after him. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.